sharpologist.com.
Hi, Mantic59 here. In a recent video, I offered my channel to other wet shaving video creators to leave a video with and hopefully increase their own subscribers. Here's a guest video from the I'd Lather Be Shaving channel.
Greetings and welcome to I'd Lather Be Shaving. I'm Douglas Smythe, and with me to my left is
Matt Pisarcik, Razor Emporium.
This is going to be a very special and kind of shorter episode than usual because, well, first and foremost, we'd like to thank Mantic59 for having us on his channel.
Yeah.
Look at this place.
It's good to be here. Thanks, Mark.
It even smells different than our channel, in a good way. But thank you for having us, Mark, and we are going to, well, make this quick. Today we thought we'd do a quick tip and hack on how to patina your own razors. That's right, folks. Now, you've seen a lot of patinaed, or what would you say, aged or stressed razors for sale these days. I just want you to know you can do a lot of this yourself. With nickel-plated, bronze razors.
Yeah, I mean,
so
nickel, bronze would be the number ones, copper, brass, anything like that.
So we're going to explore one way of doing this. Now, there's many ways of doing this, but we just wanted to make this quick and easy, and we picked up these pre-prepared solutions. I'll talk about the other ways you can experiment with creating a patina after we're done here. But first, you need to identify what type of plating you have. And a lot of you noobs out there, and there's nothing bad about being a noob, that's how you learn. Beginner's mind, as the Buddha says. But you might not recognize what the plating is. So Matt, any tips on that?
So most of the razors you're going to find out there today are chrome plated. Occasionally you will come across things like nickel or copper, bronze. The major one is chrome, and the way to look at that is it has more like a blue kind of hue to it, whereas nickel has more of a gray hue to it.
Like an actual nickel.
Like an actual nickel.
Yeah, and so that being said, you might want to focus your attention on vintage razors.
Yeah, seriously, almost every Gillette one was always nickel plated.
So that said, if there's a piece in your collection that you're willing to experiment on, let's get to it. So this is just some fine examples I'd like to, well, I don't know if they're necessarily fine. These are some of the first ones I did, but using some of these solutions. This one was done with, a bronze patina solution, and this was done with a nickel. Now the plate is nickel, but it turns out it reacts to both. So this is what it will look like after the fact, hopefully. The thing is, it's tough to control too. The instructions on these say it would take, between 1 and 5 minutes or 1 to 10 minutes. I find it's actually shorter than that. So you just got to keep your eye on it.
Right.
So that's the brass Ager. We're going to use the nickel Ager.
Okay.
And what you want is, well, first wear safety glasses.
Always.
As with anything.
Be safe.
And second, you want some hand protection because this stuff is probably carcinogenic.
I would just be more concerned with it turning my hands green or blue for a couple days.
Yeah, because that will happen actually too. And that's never good.
Of course, it's kind of fun around Halloween time.
It is, so, make the most out of your stains. Anyways, so here we go. Another great thing about the solution is once you're done using it, you can add it back to the bottle. So it'll literally last forever. For a long time anyways. It's like a developer. That said, there's your developer right now. And here's your stop bath, which is just water. You want to have that nearby. You can also do this over the sink. Now I'm using a bath. You can also put it in a spray bottle too and experiment with it.
Yeah, I've done that before.
So that's one other technique. Another technique is heating up the metal first and then using the sprayer. And this will give you a rainbow type patina.
Right.
So it's all experimental though. You gotta, hopefully you have enough pieces to experiment on. I would recommend experimenting on other nickel-plated objects before you actually use your razor, just to give yourself a feel for the process. But again, super easy, just watch it. So I'm gonna drop in the handle first. Now again, it says 1 to 10 minutes, but watch how fast that will. And since I'm wearing gloves, I can roll it around.
Yeah, agitate it a little bit more.
Another technique is using ammonia, where you keep like a Tupperware box, put a platform in there, put the piece on top of that, put ammonia inside the box. The platform would keep the metal from touching the ammonia directly. Spray the metal with a little bit of water, put a lid on it, and let that sit for a couple hours.
Just the vapors alone?
The vapors alone will give it a patina.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, that's already turning colors.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So as you can see.
Yeah, it definitely has more of a smoky look to it now.
Yeah. So super easy, and you can really give a cool effect to some vintage razors that may already have a patina. You can bring that patina back. And what do you do if you don't like the patina effect?
I was ready to say, what happens if you don't like this? Well, there's always Scotch Brite Pad. Well, this is kind of a gigantic one from our workshop.
Size matters.
Yeah, but you get the point. Scotch Brite works great. So like on the back of their sponge, or if you actually want to buy a package of Scotch Brite, they are wonderful at taking off stuff like this.
You can also use steel wool or a really, really fine sandpaper or even a polishing cloth.
Yeah, we have these polishing cloths here that we use in the shop all the time, and they work wonders on stuff like this. They have a small abrasive in them.
There you can see. So the
Wow,
handle,
very cool.
still not there yet. So we're a little, probably about at a minute's mark. I'm gonna put the top caps in. These tend to patina faster. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
It's already. So I could stop there,
Right.
and give it a distressed look, or I could let it get darker and then hit it with the cloth, or put it in the stop bath.
Right.
So, for the sake of time, I'm going to stop this. Again, treating the water as a stop bath as if I'm developing film. Just dip that in there. It's stopped now. And I can start working this with steel wool if I want to. If you're happy with the way it looks,
Looks pretty cool.
just stop right there. Or you can just hit it with the cloth and just move some of that patina around. I find certain, like, look at that. So it took it right off. This cloth I'm using contains a little bit of polish in it, so it's gonna take off more than I'd probably like. It will leave lines though if you're twisting this like that, so really figure out how you're gonna attack this thing with the cloth or whatever substrate you're using after the fact. Now let's look back at these. Black.
Very cool.
Almost completely black. So we want to stop bath that and stop bath bottom part.
I think your new favorite word is stop bath.
Bath man. Okay, so look at that. It's actually, I could actually use the gloves
Yeah.
to wipe off some of this almost soot. That's another thing. If you're going to use the heat method where you heat up the metal,
Be careful.
well, yeah, but not only that, but use like a propane torch, because other torches tend to leave soot on top of that, which could affect the patina. So if you're gonna go that route, propane. But again, I've never done it that method, so maybe Google that first. But yeah, so look at that.
It's pretty cool. Well, it's kind of neat the fact that you can customize it. It's something now that's very unique for you, and if you don't like it, it's not terribly hard to remove.
It's true. Now look at that. This is definitely a distressed look, and this almost has a rainbow.
Yeah, I
Like
can kind of
patina.
see that.
And that's that, folks. If you liked today's episode of I'd Lather Be Shaving, please check us out at I'dLatherBeShaving.com for every Friday morning. We do
Every
tips,
Friday, yeah.
tricks,
It's
history,
a fun show.
hacks. We keep it interesting, and most importantly, we do a weekly giveaway too. In fact, we're going to do one today. That's right. If you just comment, like, and subscribe to our page below, you're instantly entered into our weekly giveaway.
That's it.
Okay.
Safety glasses off because, the fun's ready to begin.
Thanks for watching, folks, and thank you again, Mantic59, for having us.
Yep.
Until next time. Ciao.
We'll see you then. Goodbye.